Edwin Wold here from Can-Am Business Coaching, presenting to you on the coursework for my Business Growth Series. Thanks for joining me for this video. Let's have some fun and develop your motivation and creativity. Let's put it through the roof. Then let's teach it to your team. Reading the book, How to Grow Your Business Using Motivation and Creativity, a coaching guide to survival, success, and greatness, you'll find the following chapters. Chapter 1, The Times Are A-Changin'. Chapter 2, Motivation First. Chapter 3, You Can Do This. Chapter 4, Starting with Why. Chapter 5, The Power of Motivation. Chapter 6, Creativity Second. Chapter 7, The Power of Creativity. Chapter 8, Combining Motivation and Creativity. Chapter 9, The Next Level. And Chapter 10, Rolling into the Future, Using the MC² Factor. Once you've read the book in the series, we'll go over it together, and then the same with the workbook. As per our process, it is very important that you read the book material and do the workbook activities to improve your business. As previously mentioned, just reading alone will not turn your business around. Implementing what you learn will improve your business drastically. Our goal, as always, is step-by-step change that cumulatively makes massive change to your business. Let's keep rolling towards success and ultimately greatness. Let's go over the chapters together now that you've read the book, and we'll follow with the workbook companion in the following video, and so on through the series. Chapter 1, The Times Are A-Changin'. We go through changing times. At the time of this video, we're experiencing COVID-19 and civil unrest. We see businesses and educational institutions struggling to adapt to the current situation we find ourselves in. Some are losing hope. You and others like you have decided to take a proactive stance to respond, one that will make your business stronger, and others just choose to wait it out, hoping for the best. Your decision to be active will benefit your business and your life for the rest of your life. Staying positive and making wise choices will serve you well. I would hope that at the end of this series that you will continue on in a lifelong journey of reading and self-educating, such that you can continue to grow for the rest of your days. There is no end to the learning you can do between the pages of books. Soon you will realize success, if you haven't already, and realize success isn't that difficult, nor is it the end of the road. You will know greatness is the true goal. Motivation and creativity will help you attain greatness, so we'll discuss motivation first, and then later creativity. Let's get rolling. Chapter 2, Motivation First. Motivation can cause us to reach for success and then ultimately aspire to greatness. I realize that at times the readers of this book will feel like they are on survival mode, and survival of your business may be a real-time threat. We discussed in the book series the absolute critical need to remain positive. In this instance, let's turn that negative threat, if present, into a positive push. Let's use the threat to motivate us. Thus far, you've been motivated to take this coursework and read the books, which is a great sign. I know it isn't easy and involves a great deal of work on your part. It shows you have hope and are willing to do what it takes to make the best of the situation. As you work through the materials you're reading and implementing, which is taking a great deal of time and effort. By this stage, you should be seeing some return on your efforts. You'll be seeing new customers from your marketing efforts and investment. You'll be noticing things running smoother because you've introduced some structure to your company. These positive advancements should now start to motivate you so that you act not out of fear, but out of seeing positive results from your efforts. It's exciting to see new businesses built right from the start, and existing businesses start to turn around and become healthy long term. I get motivated by you getting motivated. Let's be forward thinking and do whatever it takes to move towards greatness together. How do we get into a highly motivated mindset and stay there? First, I believe we need the will not to be just motivated, but highly motivated. It helps us when we take the bull by the horns and fix our businesses and our lives. When we see positive results, we get courage and confidence to do more and more and more. When we begin to thirst for greater things, we go after them. When we have a plan and determination, most of those things will become a reality for us, and so on. We will amaze ourselves with what we can accomplish by pushing fear to the side and just doing whatever it is with all our might. Along the way, we develop mental toughness and realize that we make mistakes and that it's normal, but that failure is not an option. Time and again, I mention the importance of mentors. I hope that you have at least one solid mentor and that you will be willing to help others by mentoring whenever you're ready. Much of motivation comes by doing, so let's keep doing. Chapter 3, You Can Do This. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Lao Tzu. I believe that everyone looking to do something has a much easier time accomplishing that thing with the right mindset. Although I trust that you do, I do mention it quite consistently as a checkpoint to make sure we're on the same page. Knowing you can do something and then starting will put you on that path. Putting one foot in front of the other repeatedly will take you down the path, and you will eventually reach the finish line. You will go down many paths in a lifetime and will accomplish much by having faith and determination. You will preconceive success before you even begin, and it will become your reality when you finish. Doing this repeatedly, you'll find there's nothing that you set your mind to that you can't accomplish. My mom said there's no such thing as can't, and she was right. Not only will you find yourself enjoying reaching the peak of the mountain, but the journey there as well. It is a very exciting way to live life. Learning and doing opens up many doors. Highly motivated individuals will aspire to greatness, of which I trust you will be a member of that group. Chapter 4, starting with why. Again, a reference back to be sure that we're always approaching with the right mindset. A mindset with deep roots. In your own mind, you should be constantly matching what you are doing with your why. Your purpose. Your purpose is intended to drive you and has great meaning to you. If having motivation doesn't match up with your goals, values, and purpose, you are wasting your time. When your purpose and your motivation match up, then you want to put forth full effort with afterburners turned to max. Your motivation maximized will allow you to get the most out of what you do, so you see great benefits in your life. In fact, I'd encourage you to develop your motivation through the series and for the rest of your life. The sky's the limit. After that, maybe outer space is the limit. Water the seed that has been planted and fertilize it to grow and grow and grow. Grow it through the clouds like Jack and the Beanstalk. Always start with why and make sure it's intact along the way and at the end. Then repeat as you start a new journey. Chapter 5, The Power of Motivation. We'll begin by looking at the big picture, your business plan, setting attainable goals, strategizing on those goals, formulating them into a detailed plan of action, and then make them public. During the process, you'll recognize those working by your side. You'll jump over any hurdles, staying positive, and when you trip and fall, you'll get up and continue the race. You'll stay healthy and live a lifestyle that is conducive to fulfillment in your marathon to greatness. You'll seize each day, one day at a time, making the most of the opportunities as they arise. We'll discuss each of these and then get back to discussing the power of motivation to catapult you to the success line and beyond. Make sure that while you're doing your business plan, it matches your business needs. Set attainable goals for yourself and your team. Don't be intimidated by anything or anyone. Forge ahead with a detailed plan of action that you will do no matter what it takes. Be proud of what you're doing and make your goals public so others can see your progress, and remain humble. Never let success go to your head and stay consistently moving forward. Give thanks to those working as your teammates. When a mistake is made and you trip and fall, don't be embarrassed. Just get up, dust yourself off, and go again. Learn from mistakes on the fly. Stay healthy and hone your motivation so you're unstoppable in the good that you do. Motivate yourself and share the power with others on your journey. Chapter 6, Creativity Second. I discuss motivation first in the book so that you remember that you have access to it as a valuable tool that can be used in all you do. So now let's use our motivation to increase our creativity. Being creative is very helpful in business, and it's just plain fun. Creativity will get you to new levels in all aspects of your life. I have also included in this order within the series because you deserve a small break from the grind of analysis and numbers as a reward. Creativity, as mentioned in the book, can be learned and honed. Creative thinkers who have long-term success don't depend just on natural ability, but rather cultivate divergent thinking skills and deliberately expose themselves to new learning and experiences. You will find creativity very helpful if you own a business that can be innovative, which we'll discuss in later books. Let's be motivated to be creative and see where it leads us. If you truly want to be an industry leader, you will need to highly hone your creative skills and that of your team. You may end up being the next Steve Jobs. Who knows? Chapter 7, The Power of Creativity. Each of us has imagination. What we do with it is up to us. George Bernard Shaw said that imagination is the beginning of creation. To be creative, we need to feel free to let our imagination take its course and to stimulate, not suppress it. Imagine stimulation can be done by reading, exercising, meditation, making observations, and asking yourself, why? How can I do it better? Imagination is more important than knowledge, for knowledge is limited to all we know and understand, while imagination embraces the entire world and all that there will ever be to know and understand. Albert Einstein. Feel free to daydream. Chapter 8, Combining Motivation and Creativity. Now that we've learned about motivation and creativity, let's combine them to make your MC squared. Motivation will help each individual to have meaningful, sustained drive. Creativity will allow light to penetrate into your mind and soul. Creativity will place you at the front of the pack. Motivation will get you to the front of the pack and keep you there. The combination of motivation and creativity will drive you and your company to do great things. Your glass ceilings will disappear, giving way to the sky being the limit. I've discussed some of the benefits for you in the book and talked as to what to expect. Let's make this happen for your business and in your life. Chapter 9, The Next Level. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling pretty excited for you. I imagine you're entertaining thoughts of how the things you are learning will positively impact your life as you unleash their power. What a difference they will make in your business. Be careful or you'll be known as the fun place to work, the one that provides creative products and or services for appreciative customers. Rather than feed you more information from this chapter, I'm going to encourage you to pause the video and just daydream for a few minutes and then get back to it. I hope you appreciate how enjoyable the whole work and life thing can be. And we're back. Please take time in your schedule to daydream once in a while. It's healthy for your mind, body, and soul. It's relaxing and invigorating at the same time. And on to the final chapter in this book. Chapter 10, Into the Future Using the MC Squared Factor. In this chapter, I encourage you to take the responsibility on with confidence, knowing it is your destiny. Be fearless and continuously thirst for improvement. Be customer centric. Given the tools you've been provided, you will lead the pack in your industry if you so choose. Keep actively building and keep your work and life in proper balance. Next, we'll work through the corresponding workbook to implement this knowledge in practical form. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. I'm happy to answer questions. Ed at CanAmBusinessCoaching.com. The sky's the limit.